Oh my gosh, my citizens are gonna hate me for sure. Hello humans, it's me, Siberian Husky. Today we are playing City Skylines. Yep, the ultimate city building simulator. And guess what? The people have spoken. They want a dog as their mayor. Such an honor. To show my utmost gratitude, I suddenly want to dig up everyone's backyard. I'm so excited. Here we are on the menu screen. Can't wait to bring my mischievous treats to town. Oh, but wait, since we are starting from scratch, we'll need a plan first. Well, sorta. Not sure if it even counts as a real plan. Anyway, before we jump in, let's ask ChatGPT for a challenge and see what kind of challenge we can create. ChatGPT, oh ChatGPT, grant me your wisdom and conjure up a random weird City Skylines challenge. Shh, I'm summoning the wizard. What grand challenge shall you bestow upon us, oh almighty wizard? Don't worry, it's normal to call a wizard to do the brainstorming. What the heck, it's starting to make a list. Oh ChatGPT, are you sure you are not trying to make me suffer? Only one challenge please. Alrighty, we've got a challenge. Introducing the one road to rule them all challenge. Interesting, sounds like a classic. The rules are simple. One continuous road, okay. All zones must be along the road. Where else would we build? Public transport is allowed, but no extra roads, okay. Oh, and we need to reach 50k population without traffic chaos. Sounds easier than I thought. So let's spice things up with our own little twist. We are adding landmarks to our city. What kind? No clue yet. We'll let inspiration flow as we play. Let's see what surprises the world has for us. Now we are ready. It's time to lay paw on human land, virtually. Grab some popcorn or something because we're starting soon. Oh, and remember to throw away your chocolate. Sit back and relax as we wreak havoc in the city. And let me play a song of my people to start the session. Sorry about that. Let's just start the game. We are here. We got a big empty piece of land. Not seeing that. This must be heaven. Or it could be hell. And look at my birdie. Such a gangster. That's my last time playing this game. Also, I'm not so sure why they always give us a pair of unfinished roads. No doubt someone has neglected this responsibility. Now it's all on us. Okay, move on. First day as a mayor. I think I gotta rename this city. Country Road, let me go. Please. Sounds good. I think everybody wants City Road now. So here we go. As the challenge says, we are only allowed to build an only road. So we're going to make a simple loop like this, and that qualifies as a road. According to the challenge, of course. This is our sewage dumping and water pumping facility. Basically, our citizens need a way to get their drinking water in and their pee water out. And this high-tech machinery right here is exactly what we need. We just need to connect them through pipes and set up the power to make it work properly. Alright, now we have several options for generating power. We could choose coal powered plant, but I'm a fan of wind turbines. I'm gonna choose that because of how they look like a fan. Being a fan of fans is absolutely fantastic. Gotta build more of them. There, the zone for human residents. Here are the stores, and there are factories, far away from people's house. That's the three basic zonings in this game. Now extending the road is a bit tricky here, but we're gonna get used to it for the next and beyond. So it goes like this. We're gonna extend the road from here. We can extend as far as we want, but now I'm gonna turn around and connect it with the main road closer to the point where we start. And last, we're gonna cut the extra road there in the middle. And voila, suddenly going to pharmacy takes you half a mile longer now. People are gonna love it. Let's also extend the road next to the houses to make it even longer. After all, we got no choice but to grow our city, right? Now I know how much ChatGPT wants my people to suffer. Yes, we have reached Little Hamlet, our first baby step. Now we've unlocked the landfill site, the final resting place for all our precious garbage, including chocolate. My human love it too, but I'd rather dump it to prevent his toothache. Now it begins to look more like a snake. That's the most efficient way to fill up the empty land with houses. Oh, we got medical clinic early. Yeah, better than nothing. And we have elementary school. All the puppies study here. My bad. Children. Next up, we probably need to repeat all of this boring stuff we did before. Go, go, go. We're gonna chase the next city's milestone by occupying more of the land. Don't be surprised if people start calling us land-hungry pioneers. This is an interesting part. As a good mayor, we need to tax our people so the mayor can be rich. We need to find the sweet spot where we raise taxes high enough to fill our pockets, but not so high that people feel like they're being robbed. We'll see if anyone wants to complain after a while. A new milestone reached. We got police station, a place where criminals have their free meal after daylight robbery. We also got firehouse. A new fire department is in town. I wonder why don't they call it with water instead of fire. Oh well, all the buildings eat up so much energy. A few more wind turbines are just great. I mean, just look at the view. Ah, I'm blown away. No time to slack off. Time is money. We should convince our citizens to build more buildings for the mere purpose of expanding our capitalist empire. Oh, hey, buddy. Mind rotating your building 90 degrees? I mean, the main road is on the other side. Oh, well, he's probably mad at me. Just, let me tidy up the water system a bit. And yep, it's tiny town. Wait, how dare you call my town tiny? So we just unlocked high school. Okay, let's call this place Tiny Town. Wow, we have also unlocked the landscaping tool. This is big deal because now I can finally dig a giant hole in someone's backyard. And I can cover up buildings with soils and mud. Truly amazing. I was just messing around with landscaping while suddenly, boom, it's already dark. We can't leave just yet. There's still no masterpiece here. Oh yes, that's right. This glorious drain pipe should be part of the artistic work. What should we make though? Is that good? That's a lousy one. I think we need more money to make an even greater artwork. Behold, the Power Pipe PP Pit, or the P5 for short. Current version is 1.1. I promise it's gonna be bigger and more awesome. Now, the water is just leaking here and there. How about this, the P5 1.2? It doesn't look so good. The water is just filling the pit so fast until the whole drain pipe literally buried itself by its own speed. But don't worry, we'll make it even bigger. Oh, I'm sorry, I almost forgot about the town. But one thing, we finally decided our first landmark. The P5 deserves its own place. Wow, we got a cemetery. Great, a proper place to lie down and never get up again. People there don't even pay taxes or stuck in the traffic anymore. The question is, who's gonna be the first to move in there? Childcare and elder care, huh? Let's put them side by side. Gonna let the elders make friends with the kids. I mean, what could go wrong? Except maybe the kids coming home super obese from all the grandmas handing out way too many sweets. Yeah, that would be a nightmare though. Oh, fire in the neighborhood. Glad the firefighters come in time too. Let's take a closer look. Alright, firefighter in action. Wait, what were you guys even doing in there? I didn't even see a thing, bro. Wait, what? Okay, maybe there's really nothing to see here. Okay, now we're short of electricity power again, and we're gonna try our new toy. It's still a wind turbine though. And the weird thing about this, I don't really understand why it should go in the water even when it's supposed to convert wind energy. But whatever, as long as it spins, I'm happy. Aha, we found an optimal solution. It needs a high ground, just like the normal wind turbine. The only thing that makes it even crappier is that it needs to touch the water too. You see that? The deeper it goes, the lower the power is. And for that problem, we know what we're gonna do. Yeah, it's kinda obvious. You know, I've been making an experiment about higher tax rate back there, and now we have people who are not so happy about it. But we can see roughly where the sweet spot is. It's probably around 12% for the residential zone, and we're gonna see how it goes with the other two. Oh, what's this? A sick citizen? Ooh, what the fluff is happening? We got a plague in city skylines? No way. I didn't prepare for anything like this. Not gonna lie, it's new to me. Maybe let's increase the healthcare budget. Building a hospital is truly expensive, but unfortunately it's for emergency. Oh my gosh, I still see the ambulance parade. Yeah, it's gonna hurt, but it's necessary. So, goodbye, my love. Holy ravioli, now we can't afford another cemetery. Dead people are piling up way too quick. No doubt there's a plague. Someone must be brewing bad soup for breakfast. And now people will have hospital soup for the rest of their sick period. Go fetch a sick person, buddy. His home is probably 10 miles away. So close yet so far. By the time they arrive at the houses, everybody's already dead. Such a shame. We need to take loans only to build a hospital and clinics. Good thing the mayor doesn't live in the city he created. Oh no, people are moving away from the city. Just give you a bit more time. We handled well the dead people with more cemeteries, but the sick people keep appearing out of nowhere, and we don't know what's the source of the plague. Hey, wait, the source you say? Ha! Screw you, motherfucker. I know it was you all along. So people started drinking their own excretion after we've built the P5 monument, huh? Oh, it's not a P5. It's the new drain pipe. 15% water is polluted. Oh my gosh, should have known this sooner. There you go. This should solve the problem for now. Ah, we have regained our peace back thanks to the soil we dug. We got so busy dealing with health issues, we totally forgot to expand our land. So of course it's time. Poof! There you go. Oh, I just realized the city looks like a giant intestine from the top. And you know, that just proves our one and only road system is working beautifully. Beautiful like a poo-poo. Let's decrease the healthcare budget, cause the epidemic is over. And it's time to connect the road to the other land we purchased previously. The more I do landscaping, the more therapeutic I feel. I just don't know why. Yes, it's now a biggie town. We got so many things to explore next. Look, we just unlocked a new zones. I guess that's the skyscraper thing. I've never reached this milestone the last time I played, and I think I quit too early, so the rest of the gameplay should be the moment of discovery. Yeah, super excited, but I will still dig neighbors' backyard for sure. Finally, we got a place to eat all the pine garbage. That's cool, exactly what we need. Look at those tall buildings. Those look a bit dull though. No problem, I think it's just the beginning, right? We got university. Great, let's make people speak like Albert Einstein. Oh no, Grandpa's house is burning. We got a firehouse nearby. Why don't you get your fire truck here, buddy? Hey, seriously, you're just a few feet away. You're turning the elder care into a functioning crematorium. Hello? Anybody? Whatever. It's not like your mayor can do anything either. Yo, guess what? Elder care just became the first building to burn down to ashes. I'm not pointing fingers, but I do find it suspicious that it happened right after we built the child care next door. So suspicious indeed. I think the elder care's front door is facing the other road, but come on, no excuse, bro. The firehouse is right there. You could have put out the fire from the back. Is burning the new trend now? Feels like every time I check on the city, there's always one building going up in flames. Where's the fire truck? Oh, finally, a functioning fire truck. Oh, wait, what? It's turning back, bro. Hold up, bro, hold up. Ah, yes, I knew it. I think we're gonna get used to their shenanigans. The firemen trolling in the neighborhood. I think we need that therapeutic and relaxing activity again. Let me see the beautiful scenery in the back. Ah, that's life. I think I'm getting old. After the long minutes of zoning out, something just popped into my head. I wonder how far you can go into the sky with this landscaping tool. Oh, I have an idea. This one is a super water pumper, sucking from the deep, going high into the stratosphere. I think it might work. We're gonna do it. No worries, curiosity may kill the cat, but not a husky. Oh my gosh, it's still going. Alright, this is the highest we can go. And look at the mighty water pump. Yeah, I wonder what life like from its point of view though. Probably just pumping water non-stop while vibing to the horizon like it's on vacation. Now this must be our new problem. It says slope too steep. So this brings us to another experiment. We're making another cliff. So here we go. We're taking soils beneath the river. I think the water will go crazy at this point. Just for the sake of another cliff. We are broke, dude. Time to take the loan again. Go tell the banker. We're using the big boats for digging dirt. And they're still gonna approve it. You all got sick again? Ah, dang it. The sewage water penetrated our only defense. We are toughening our barrier. And this is our last resort if things doesn't go right. Our plan is evacuating the water pumps. As for the new drain pipe, let's place it a little farther from the water pump, shall we? And yeah, I hear you asking, why not just use the inland water treatment plant? You know, the one that doesn't vomit sewage. Well, because that dirty juice is where all the fun is. It's what keeps us on our toes. We're basically learning how to water ban in single night. Oh yeah, night sleep tight. Time for me to sneak in a little tax hike while everyone's asleep. Don't worry, 1% just puny number. Alright, back to our shady pointy business. We've made great progress. This thing shot up so high it practically sunk our entire budget. If it were real, I'd be worried these giant needles might topple over and skewer the houses back there. Okay, so regarding the previous problem, can we make a pipe bridge between the cliffs? Nope. Now we learn pipes are allergic to gaps. So yeah, we're gonna need to fill that gap. As more soils are put on those cliffs, our wind turbines are gone dead. Looks like we've got an unexpected challenge. I think those cliffs we built earlier blocked the wind current. Didn't realize it until people started screaming for electricity. My bad. Let's check back in on our city. Yep, still driving. Yes, you've officially hit big city status. Great, let me check that again. Hey, we got a real crematorium this time, not just some pretend one. Cool, though not much else came with this milestone. I'm just being curious, so I haven't tried this one called hydropower plant. How it works? Huh? Why it needs to be long and curl up shape? Can we just make it short and efficient? Oh no, it's too expensive for that size. Whatever, let's test it out anyway. No way, it's actually a road we don't need. This is a gold disruptor. Such a waste of money. Let's just connect it with the main road. What could possibly go wrong? Maybe I'm still a dummy for being first timer. No electricity generated from this thing, so I'm gonna just remove it and revert the road to its previous form. Do you guys know how to use this overpriced mechanism? Let me know down in the comment section. Look at those turbines, they're dead. No point keeping them there anymore. For now, let's stick to the good old chaotic way. Just throw more fans out there, far away from those moody cliffs. And about the cliffs, we have come this far anyway, so why not finish the job? We got a policy feature over here. I didn't put much attention to the city's policy because I don't really know if it really does anything. I just checked some of them that seems beneficial just by intuition, and not to mention I already got a bad feeling about it. Tax rates, the city desperately need cash to import premium top grade mud. We got priorities, you know. So we have hit the limit. Now we know the safe tax rate number. It's probably 13%. Slightly higher than the basic ones. More money means more buildings to tax. Don't call it greed, it's tactical urban planning. Yo, check this out. Our water pump's clinging to the side of the cliff. It's about to suck some premium cave juice straight into the city's sippy cups, an alternative to bad soup. And who says it's lonely? We just installed another cave water vacuum 3000 across the cliff. Now they can slurp in stereo. And screw you boys, I only keep spinning fans. Time to expand. And wow, I didn't realize with our money now, the land feels like a bargain. That can only mean one thing. Our glorious tax scheme is actually doing its job. More fans, more amps. Let's light up all the cams. Just a few more scoops and the cliff stairway is done. And the water pump up there can connect to the main water pipe. Of course, all the wind turbines died in the process. Rest in chaos, my spinning friends. No way, it actually looks steep enough, but look at the water pipe just bypassing the obstacle like it's no big deal. Just me brute forcing my way through. Now everything will get smoother down there. Man, it hurts to know it took a lot of time and effort just to connect pipes. Dang. It was a whopping 3 years in game, no kidding. Anyway, glad to see our highest water pump getting to work. Oh, it's not operating yet. Midway, peasant, let the water in. Yes, the highest water pump is now online. Be a good kid, will ya? You are the new city's icon. Also thanks to its siblings supporting from the bottom. Phew, after all that, we finally have time to check on the city. Wait, hold up. We've got 2 Tyrell hotels? No? 3? 4? That's a full-blown monopoly. And these 2 shops, they are literal twins. Next thing you know, Krusty Krab 2 is opening up right next door. Okay, we are a grand city now. Now we have a waste transfer facility. Not as big as a landfill site, but it creates smaller pollution. It's nice to have one of these near the neighborhood, cause we get harder access with continuous road like this. And a new journey to a new island begins. Here we go, a majestic bridge. How does it feel when all you want is to visit your neighbor, but suddenly you're forced to take a pointless loop across the bridge and back? People have no choice but to obey the traffic. The waste processing complex. Our glorious garbage HQ. Bigger capacity than incineration plants? Check. But it also incinerates your wallet. Just check back to the water. I think there are even more problems now that the water pump project is finished. The water stream is changing direction. No idea why. We need a better way to block that sneaky pollution from getting in. This is a side effect of having smaller garbage container. We need to empty it way more often. But hold on. Why is it flickering like that? It won't let us empty the facility at all. Is this a glitch or expected behavior? I got no idea. We've got even more burned down buildings. Seriously, what are the firehouses doing? Oh, and look at that, nice promo. Gotta love how the game subtly advertises its own sequel. I'm excited for it too, but I guess it'll be next time. Looks like our city's getting cramped with the highway hugging it a little too close. But hey, no worries, we've got the power to bend reality. Or at least the highway. Yeah, sorry in advance for the sudden sharp turn faults. It's kinda like fixing an old earphone cable. You just bend it a bit and hope it works again. Sorry if the road looks like it's got scoliosis or something. I've got no authority to touch the other side. Luckily, City Skylines doesn't recognize road accidents. All vehicles are basically immortal. We've been blessed with invincibility. So, in the meantime, people just gotta deal with it. Time to expand the city's roads. The land out here is all kinds of bumpy. Every time we unlock a new area, it is a full-on landscaping job. Housekeeping never ends in this town. In a rare moment of peace, a thought just struck me. Why not build a special road just for the PP water? Sounds ridiculous, but hey, it might just fix everything we've been struggling with. No more contaminating slurping water. I swear I saw something. I knew it. That water straight up hacking through the wall. Physics just gave up. We gotta beef up the barrier. No more leaking. We have a dreaded passageway for the dirty water. P5 has now evolved. So it has become Projected Power Pipe PP Passageway or P6. Also a very punny way to call physics. Excuse me for a second. Ah, freaking him. Wrong tool, patch it back in. Phew, almost got a disaster. And speaking of disaster, our PP water just hit the sea. The world's about to find out we're in full production of premium grade dirty water. Oh yes, districts, one of those fun yet confusing features. I still have no clue what they actually do, and I'm gonna let the world figure it out for me. The first thing we can do is painting a territory. This is natural resource map. We can actually see all the resources we have on our land. Gray color is for the mine, I guess. Oh dude, that looks bad. Turns out all those wind turbines are sitting right on a mining hotspot. If it were Minesweeper, I'd get it all perfect flagging and win the game already. I'm guessing this industry area paint is tied to processing natural resources, right? Ah, it's got its own mode, separate from the district paint. Alright, let's try it out. I'm marking all the industrial zone here. I actually want this to be a forestry area in the middle. And I don't think we need the district for now. Let's remove it. Just realized this icon's popping everywhere. What do you say? No raw materials? Yeah, we know. That's exactly why we are working on it. Hang tight, people. We are figuring it out. Alright, we've got a tab for industry types. This might be what we're looking for. My intuition just says we're supposed to assign an industry category into an area. So I want this area to be a mining industry. Nope, that didn't work. What now, bro? It says to build an industry area main building. Okay, but how are we supposed to know which one's the main building? I think this is where the game's complexity really starts to kick in. I can feel it. Oh gosh, we already wasted half a year. At this point, I think we're gonna search on everything, one by one until we find something. I guess we're missing an information about the main building, in quotation. Oh, here it is. Dude, how am I supposed to know it's here? This section doesn't get even more secluded. Great, now we have the main building. Let's place it here. It says congrats, we just unlocked the mining feature. And it just created its own area. It makes me question what's the point of painting the whole area in the first place. We can't do that. It's the other way around. Okay, we got forestry industry. Well, it rhymes. And also farming industry on the other island. Let me tidy up the industry area, applying efficiency policies, and place all the necessary buildings. I learned things the hard way and it's no problem. What's that thing? Alright, we have storage for every industry material too. I think it's important. And it potentially makes the traffic jam every now and then. Whoa, easy. It's getting more and more crowded. It's like everybody is queuing just to get an autograph. We have another silo at the other side, just as chaotic as the previous ones. Perhaps trucks have learned how to hack physics and do some gymnastics move. I mean, just look at them. What the heck is going on? Remember the physics in the river? Well, here's the situation now. The dirty water was supposed to flow toward the edge of the map, but somehow it's making its way back toward the water pumps. My guess? The river's natural current is too weak. It's being overpowered by the outflow from the P6. I think we need to force the dirty water to flow straight. How? Good question. Well, there we go. Now there's no way it's going back upstream. Though it might have caused us a whole river getting blocked. We'll see how that turns out. Okay, we have passed half a year now, and the polluted water kinda dissipating. Yeah, we won this time. Fast forward half a year again. How could that happen? It doesn't make any sense. We got no flowing water from the other side. I think I'll let my intrusive thought do the job. Good, we dried up the water. Yeah, that's right, we blocked the other end. We also found the source of leaking. Speaking of drying up, the upstream river strangely dried up too. Huh, sounds like mystery. We are finally letting our citizens access the other side of our dried up PP river. But to get there, they have to cross the glorious P6. It takes real courage to walk that bridge without getting lightheaded from the overwhelming aroma. If you get to the other side, I call it a sewage victory. Meanwhile, on the other side, sorry folks, nothing there yet. Come back later. And so they march back once again through the deadly aroma of the P6. praying for the brave souls. Some people desperately need a garbage service near the edge of the world. And here we go, a big hill just right in the middle of the river. Used to be. Speaking of the drying up river, I just realized we were running low on water. The pump's losing its reach. But worry not. We got money. Let's just slap more water pumps wherever there's still water left. Unfortunately, we got to shut down our first generation of water pumps, and that water pump sitting on the top of the sky realm. Can't believe it's come to this. We are actually facing a water crisis. I'm really sorry. We're gonna come back for you again later. I swear to dogs. We'll find a way to resurrect the godly water pump back to life. There's a saying, don't play with water. Well, we have been playing with it too much, and now the only way to fix things is to play with it even more. I mean, it's not like we have a plan right now. Our water just vanished like it saw a ghost or something. And we just hit capital city. Maybe we're gonna grow a city first. Smells like money worth 100k got burned. And thank you for confirming that. A firehouse is literally next to it. What are they even doing? Scrolling on TikTok? I think we need to show them a good example. This is what I call hard work. Making a new city cluster ready to get taxed. Oh, I forgot to tell you all. Ladies and gentlemen, the surprise is here. We have broken through to the other side, spreading our wings into the land of oil. Welcome to the land of turbo capitalism, where the profits are thick and the ethics are thin. Look at that visual, the land of darkness. Set the whole land on fire, it could be hell. And now hell is open for public. Okay, here comes our first oil pumps and the pyrolysis plant. And of course more back-breaking landscaping ahead, because this island barely has any land to spare. After that we gotta need more oil pumps, pumping all the oil to the moon. And we got ourselves a laminate factory. We are hiring local children as our top tier sales force. Because let's be honest, kids and laminate stands go together like traffic jams and the city. Come on, join your mayor in selling overpriced lemon water dreams. To the north, there's still untouched land waiting to be exploited. But this little highway is in our way, so you know what we're gonna do. Love the banana shape. I wish I could bend the highway all the way to the edge of the map. But there's a fluffy permanent railway in the middle, so we can only do so much with what we've got. It doesn't look right. My hand is itchy. We need to smooth it out. There we go. People got confused for a second and driving back to the right track. Hey, be careful. Here it is, a brand new mining site. We can drop a ton of mining posts across those gray zones. And just like that, we entered the glorious age of rocks and metals. Oh great, the second generation's gone too. We are officially back in survival mode. Let's just hope this last patch of water doesn't dry up too. Cause no water means out of business. We desperately need water. Oh no, the land's showing its skin. We're cooked. The water's getting even shallower. This is our last resort. Time to pack up and find a new spot to suck some water. Well, here upstream's still looking juicy. Now we have temporarily solved the problem. At least it won't add up again anytime soon. It's been ages since we last time played a part. I guess people have gone to the same part over and over again. So here you go. I'm giving you all a nice Japanese garden. We're gonna replace a dead people house with this garden. Can we do that? Of course we can. People are actually happier now that someone's house got evicted. And we don't even need to take care of the dead body too. A win-win solution. We are building a warehouse now. Because our factories are short of materials. I'm having a doubt if any trucks even want to come through all this long snaky road to the warehouse from end to end. Cause not even a single piece of plastic bothered to show up at the factory. Yes, the river water came to show up at last. Is that because of the rain? I don't know. More Japanese gardens. I can't help but spread all the gardens across the city. We're converting everybody to Japanese. We need more people saying konnichiwa. We have settled on the tax rate. This is the most balanced number we could possibly levy on our citizens. More university. We gotta put water banning classes to the curriculum. We should let them find a way to save themselves, right? I'm claiming myself to be a good mayor. Talking about the long forgotten city policies. I'm curious about this 2% tax raise because you see how much we have now. Is this harmful though? You gotta test it and see what's gonna happen. There we go. I guess the policy is more or less the same as adding another 2% from the tax panel. I just thought it could be a separate logic from the main tax, but yeah, too bad. Gotta turn that off. I think it's quite useless for our city. We got another building catching fire. Where's the fire truck? Oh, dude, don't even bother coming. It'll be too late. Why didn't they send any from the nearest station? What kind of logic we have here? So sorry, dude. I think the firemen are playing tricks again. It just becomes a usual thing now. We officially have criminals in town. In the oil industry main building? I'm not expecting that. What are the criminals even doing there? Is there any gold or diamond raw in the drawer? I need to know. Yay, the police actually showed up in time, unlike the fire department who only arrived just to roast marshmallow over the ashes. The water used to be plenty before, but it never recovered after that. Should we just give up on revitalizing this river? No, we should find a way. We are the waterbender and mayor. Meanwhile, expanding our territory is still essential, so we're buying another chunk of waterland. And oh, we got oil in it too. Great. Also, don't forget to add more soil. Oh, shrimp, it's starting to flood, bro. Your mayor just accidentally created a tsunami. Turns out we have way more power than we ever imagined. I just remember a saying, with great power comes great destruction. Sounds like the wrong reference. You again? Aw, come on. Why is your place a criminal's favorite? Do your higher-ups make your workers mad? There, right there, I built a security post just for you, okay? Remember to say thanks to Mr. Donut. Back to industry. After the oil industry, we got another one, a fishing industry. Just another oil industry, but it's fish oil for humans. I don't know why they built an entire industry around fishing. It's not like you can turn a tuna into a coffee table. I mean, it's all just about fish, right? And there you go, a fishy market for people, bringing extra odor to the town. And what do we have here? A canned fish factory. Oh, that makes sense now. We're building a raw and processed food industry, but it's totally fishy. People keep asking for more parts, so I'm just spamming Japanese gardens everywhere. It's no longer a secret that Japanese garden is one of the cheapest and most efficient part money can ever buy. Even my friend approved it, you know. And so far, since there's no one complaining about it, it probably means we're doing something right. It's logical. They say fish farms work best in lakes, so there you go, time to build an underwater fishy empire. We're not letting the polluted water flow this way. Yeah, we managed to hit Coastal City. We already got 38,000 people in town, only a few thousand more people to go. Hang tight, people, we are almost there. I mean literally hang tight, everyone. We accidentally whipped up some violent waste with that landscaping job back there. The landscaping tool really isn't your best friend when there's water nearby. We need to give the land a little boost. Yeah, just to be safe. The neighboring river is drying up too. What the heck is going on? I thought the rivers were supposed to keep flowing. Now it feels like they're just taking their water back. Unfortunately, we have to shut down a few more water pumps cause they're sucking the thin air now. And this will be water pump's new home. There's no freaking way the water will go disappear. It's practically foolproof to put it by the sea. The water won't just go mysteriously. Now you got a warehouse just to stock more fish in town. Oh, what a bright lightning. Wait, hold up. Did that lightning just strike the power line? Oh great, lightning really knows how to crash the party, doesn't it? And the mayor is the one fixing the mess, not the technician. Alright, we fixed it. The mayor's side job is being a magician, you know. We can do almost everything except make the firemen cooperate. What's this? A post office? That's cool and all, but hang on. Are we living in a time before email and smartphones? I mean, package delivery makes way more sense these days. Not to mention that we are even living in the future. Now that's confusing. Our story doesn't add up well. But whatever, as long as it makes people happy, so be it. Yeah, spreading the happiness. It looks so satisfying. Is it time to add some ships? Yes, please. We're gonna put a cargo harbor here and another harbor for people right next to it. It's kind of funny we just discovered ships in 2047. Yeah, we're a little behind, but at least we're sailing now. This is giving me deja vu. First, it's the ore industry, now the oil industry. Apparently, if you've got shiny stuff, you've got shady stuff too. And someone's gonna try to borrow it permanently. We need the police to handle that. Need to tell the criminal to behave himself, otherwise he's going to get a free meal in jail. So the previous harbors we have there, they are international harbors. This is another one for local passengers. Hey, we got ships coming from the outer world. Welcome to hell. Wait, we're not finished yet. We need another stop for domestic transport. And this is the only spot that makes sense. So here it goes. And after doing the ship project, I suddenly need to buy another patch of watery land just so the river can finally shake hands with the mainland, you know. Oh no, it resembles a Chinese character by accident. It's a word for superior on something going up, depend on context. Guess our land just unlocked a deeper meaning. I guess the pollution comes from the river, right? Forget about connecting the water. We need to prevent the pollution from spreading to the water pumps. No, don't remove the drain pipes. I still love them being around. I want to keep those as is. No one is taking it away from me. We need a bigger place to put all this dirty water. You're now seeing this, right? You probably know where this is going. This could turn into something big. We got another mega project at hand. This is just the beginning of the evolution from the P5 and P6. So excited. We'll make sure it gets even more catastrophic. And so you know what they say, bigger projects need bigger budgets. Time to crank up that tax dial. We'll start with a little experiment right here. Let's see how well this could get. Oh my gosh, it just added another 100k in a jiffy. The tax rate is up to 29%. It must be for a reason, right? Okay, let's set it back to normal. We're making sure so people don't leave the city. 4 months have passed. Now imagine if we raise that tax for all zones. Actually, scratch that. We're not imagining. We're doing it. Oh ho, we slowly wait all these white bubbles of complaints popping up. And boom, it all becomes bloody red color. But hey, we just made 300k. Totally worth it, I'd say. It's a shortcut to an absolute well. Get it back to normal again. So we're gonna repeat that again after the cooldown, and we're gonna do it over and over again. Cause that's how you make money. Taxing your people. Cause we got money, now it's time to dig. We're digging a bigger hole. Behold the mighty P7, pure pressurized PP pit of piled up pollution, a monument to modern sewage madness. We are establishing another city's landmark, but we're not done yet. This beast hasn't even reached its final form. Next, we're cranking up the taxes up again, just to watch people complain. And hey, another 300k in the bank. Don't worry, it's all going toward infrastructure. Yeah, infrastructure. We officially have a new home for the drain pipes, just as originally planned for building the mighty P7. Oh, just look at that, such a cutie pit. Congrats for the mining HQ, officially the criminal's favorite hangout. Apparently there's nowhere else worth robbing. Oh, there's actually another one at the oil industry HQ. I bet the police already know where they are supposed to go next. Yep, they're coming. Case closed. We're supposed to deal with a more important matter instead of its petty robbery. Yep, moving on to more important matters. I'm building another mighty land tower. Last time it was for water pump. This time it's for drain pipe. There you go, mister. And no, I'm not hooking you up to actual pipe system. Yeah, that's enough for me. Connecting pipes to a cliff is kinda a headache I'm not ready for. Instead, we've got some drain pipe fellas joining us in this giant pit. Oh, and here come more non-functioning water pumps. I got a theory. They might still be sucking up water even when turned off, based on what we saw in the river earlier. Or it is highly potential that it's just a hoax. We need to prove something. Check this out. The only things that stand out in our city are these two water towers standing magnificently. Except the other one just glitches with style. Probably random distance thingy. That is literally a flying machine, or precisely a levitating machine. Life is beautiful, ain't it? It's beautiful to live a life of a mayor. Just imagine the taxes going up every 3 months, just keeping up with the fast-paced world we live in. If everything else is speeding up, why shouldn't our bank account, right? Oh yes, another beautiful day ruined by yet another burning building. Just how many times do we have to ask where is our beloved fire truck? So sad, no one is coming for you. Hasta la vista, baby. Good thing we discovered the money glitch first. Rebuilding anything won't hurt our finance that much anymore. Alright, a little update from P7. It's filling up so fast, we had to add an outlet to the sea just to keep it from flooding the city behind it. Yeah, we were not supposed to let the water out. We'll deal with that later. More Japanese gardens invading the city, spreading more happiness. Happiness is nothing but a number. We're gonna just spam more of them. We're about to open a new water route from the oil-rich land to the mainland and vice versa. Though you can say traveling by the bridge is probably the same thing. Yeah, but we need to try the new feature for science, so I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, our ships are officially in business. Wait, why are there so many ships here? We don't need that many. And seems like the ships understood how the physics were in this game. Back to the roads. We just remembered toll booths exist, so instead of a nice straight main road, why not twist it a little and charge them at every turn? They'll never suspect the toll booth conspiracy. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody needs to pay multiple times for no absolute reason. Oh, there's one petty reason. They should make the mayor husky rich. Oh, I just saw another opportunity. Let's put another series of contraption on the other side. We'll make it even longer. There it is, a glorious stretch of tall booths. At this point, our citizens probably think their mayor holds a personal grudge, but no, it's just good old-fashioned capitalist ambition. And look at the road, it even glows out brightly at night. I love this view. Yo, this car looks so lonely. Let's zoom out and breathe some fresh air. Wait a minute, it's giving a GTA San Andreas vibes, geographically. You know what? Let's name this place Los Santos. No, we got better one. Lost Santa. Perfect. The legend says Santa went missing here last Christmas and never found his way out. Next, this cluster over here, forget San Fierro. We're calling it Sun on Fire. The name itself is cool and hot at the same time. As for Last Venturous, let's go with Last Vulture. Too many deadfalls piling up, and the last vulture's having a feast in the city. Good morning, world. It's a perfect day to dig an even bigger hole, isn't it? I bet the passengers on those passing ships are baffled, just watching dirt suddenly piled up from the thin air like we're pulling some kind of magic trick. And look at that. Ooh, it almost hit the land. And what kind of sorcery is this? It slips right through the dirt wall. Just a reminder, this is not a train to Hogwarts. That ship literally came out from the other side. Impossible. I guess the Titanic should have just learned to phase through land just like that fella. Ooh, here's more. I'm waiting right here. Except it doesn't work this time. I guess all the muggles already know the secret passage, so the wizards have to close the wall, right? It's still defying the gravity. Interesting. Ships climbing mountains? Now that's next-gen technology. And it disappeared. Another ship's coming. Wow, new record. Seems like everybody has burning desire to show off their crawling technology. And well, that's what you get for dropping land right in the ship's path. There we have built the outer wall. Then we just need to open the gate. There we go. Mega PP water accompanied by this beautiful sewage waterfall that somehow ended itself midway and poured all the invisible water go to the bottom. This is why you don't ask how machine works. They're all sorcery. Old story. Seems like every new place has their own criminal, right? Let's put another police station here. Wait, look. They literally came all the way from the town. Thank you for paying all the toll booths before catching the criminal. Such a dedication, so touching. I'm gonna cry with all my bill notes. More land, more people, for more tax income. Don't worry, it's fine. Flood is also part of terraforming. Nice and tidy. And now it starts to look like something though. More importantly, we got a new toy we haven't explored yet. We have a heli depot here. I think we can make it into good use. Cool, the mechanic is mostly the same like the ship one. There's a depot, a number of spots to stop. We draw the route. This is when things could go off the board. Let me introduce you to floating machine. Very cute. We have a few of them flying across the city. Let's take a few when it's traveling. Look at that. Our city might not win any beauty contest, but those nightlights sure know how to impress the eyes. And it's funny these helicopters just won't quit, you know. They're buzzing over the neighborhood all night long. Imagine trying to sleep with that noise. And then imagine the ground level soundtrack of angry citizens yelling at the flying blender. At last, the moment I've been waiting for. We're gonna see what's gonna happen next when it runs into giant cliffs. Right there. Here we go. Oh gosh, it's facing into another dimension. It's fine, there's no damage to the heli. And there it reappears out of nowhere. Then it slides back down after climbing for no reason. Maybe that's the magical sightseeing experience they're paying for. No more comment about that. Look at our mighty P7, it's filling up real quick, isn't it? I think we need to enlarge the pit one more time to hold more PP water, cause all the PP pipes are gonna sink in no time. Gotta move fast or we'll get flooded. So we're gonna work hard, even harder in the rainy days. Now I'm wondering why it's been raining all day long. This ain't normal. Speaking about normality, wait a second. Holy macaroni. The water's moving out and now invading our land. Wow, look at what we've done. Oh no, there's no magic spell to stop the tsunami. And please forgive your mayor, the town just suddenly became a water park. But it's free entertainment, people. Enjoy, no ticket required, only tax. Yeah, several buildings are destroyed by the flood. And this, we need to learn a thing or two from this very stuff. The building itself is broken, but it stays open like it got no problem at all. Because capitalism knows no physical boundaries. We need to put a final touch to close this circle of hell. And yep, we did it. And of course, seems like I forgot about the last lesson. But one thing I realized, we already ate up a big chunk of seawater. Maybe that also plays a part of the reason why the sea level increases all of a sudden. I think we need to compensate it by removing some lands from the other side. Just intuition saying, oh gosh, the water's still on a high level. We need more water over here. Alright, once again the water's dissipating. It's flowing back to the sea. Everything's cooling down. Back to our routine. This is it, the grand opening for the upgraded version of P7. Be free, my boy. The contamination shall go on. We're spreading PP water to the clean canvas. We're way back to the very beginning that we're seeing those pillars again. Yeah, congratulations, we've reached 55,000 population. We need another 20,000 population to win the game. Told you, it's only a matter of time. See that water from the P6? Pollution can also disappear without trace. We're gonna make the river water clean again, so we're gonna cut its source. And we'll make it dry quicker this way, hopefully. I really love to see those heli. Just so amazed at how dedicated they are at doing their job. Also never seen a heli doing the peekaboo. It just gives me an idea. I think we need an airport nest. Must be looking good if we build it here. Are they blind or something? Dude, the world has so much free space to move around. From all possibilities, why crash into our land, bro? Why? Alright, suit yourself. I'm gonna open the path. And I'm not gonna lie though, watching them maneuver the ship through all the turbulence is quite a show. I just remember a quote, a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. And that sailor with that maneuver, he's an actual pirate. Yo, we got a cargo airport. Now we can see with an airplane view as many times as you want. I'm all giddy like a kid. Yeah, this is cool. We just unlocked a bird's eye view like no other. I just realized we barely even saw the sky. We've seen the ground too much. I wanna watch this view for another minute. Oh no, it stops there. Well, such a bummer. Anyway, let's just get back to the PP business. We're gonna expand our land to enlarge our fancy pit of the P7, adding more prosperity and good luck. So we are adding another pit right here? I really hate to say this. It's starting to look like something forbidden. Let's carry on adding another pit right here. Equalize the water level, add another tower of soil, connect them again. Bam, we got a giant gun-shaped pit filled with PP water. This is the land of guns and oils. All the capitalists live here. And speaking of capitalists, we're not forgetting about taxing people once again. The cost of P7 is astronomical. We need more and more money. I guess it's time to have another flying transportation. We're getting a blimp ride. We gotta put the blimp stops all over the city. Just like the helis, I'm gonna create routes that go straight through the most absurd places. You're gonna see later what I mean. Hooray, the blimp parade is coming to the city. Children will be so happy to see this. And they're gonna ask their parents to burn some money for a ride. They're all doing just fine, except that. I didn't expect to see that. We just suddenly discovered a submarine with a balloon shape. Wow, so cool. It just slowly went down to the water and then goes up like it was nothing. Either no one knows how to fly a blimp or they're just bold to find new strategy for aquatic air travel. Well, who knows what's in their mind. Oh no, the insanity spread to the heli. Just how come everybody doesn't know about the water level inside the P7? And some ferries just don't know if there's a land in front of it. Come on, you can do it. There you go. We need to warn them it's not a sport. Or they're just wishing if we could make one. This city indeed has so many surprises. Oh, we reached Megalopolis. While watching a building catching on fire, we could tell our firemen are getting better, though the building almost got cooked to its core. Yeah, good job. We are pretty much in the end game now, just need a few thousand more people. You know what would be awesome? If you could actually be part of the simulation. Let's take a look. Well, howdy Richard Brown. Oh, it's Howard. What are you up to, bro? Interesting. Just hopped off the heli stop and now heading for a blimp ride. Just go home, dude. It's midnight. We've got work tomorrow. And there he goes. Richard Brown just can't get enough of that sky-high water pond view. Howard. Well, this looks like it's a new normal. Aircraft soaring high, diving straight into the water. Yeah, let them do whatever they wish. Anyway, it's kinda dark here. Time to drop a street light in the most questionable spot we can find. I mean, it's not like it's my first time. I have done it in another place. So there we have some more beautiful street lights. Just can't believe they're as small as bean sprouts. I'm a little bit hungry. Speaking of water, I just remembered to check back the river. So the day we gain back clean water has finally come. You see, no PP water anymore. We got a dedicated P7 for that smelly mud. At last, we can remove the barrier. This will revitalize the river to make it look like its former state. And you know, I already miss the taste of the river water. Or we could say seawater. Ew, salty. No one gets even saltier than our citizens when passes go up. Yo, chill bro, it's just for a short time. Oh no, water leak. I just remember how low the ground is. This is catastrophe. We gotta act fast, buddy, or our economy will be washed away at once. Oh, come on, don't go back into the city. How rude. Okay, we got the hang of it, though the wave is looking so wild. But no matter, we're making the river even deeper as long the land is higher, so we can save the city. Well, don't mind me. I want to play hero while being the one who caused all the mess in the first place. I'm surprised the Blim Ride is still operating. There we go, open for business like usual. We never close until the world ends itself. Even so, it's not the best place to hang around, right, Martin? Now we need to figure out how to handle the flood. Oh, this sucks. We can't push the road downward. The game won't let me do so. However, we can do this instead. It's still a dumb idea, but I think it might work. The only thing we can do to the trapped water is just to let it be inside. We're just gonna channel it somewhere else and let the water evaporate. Yeah, I know this will ruin the aesthetics, but I got no choice. So, let's lead the water into a gap. We are basically making a ditch or something similar. Really proud that we are such a problem solver. Town is now back to its former glory. Also, by the way, we exited the target long ago. I didn't realize that. We are too focused on the disaster recovery. Yeah, it means we have passed the task. The video should have ended here. Oh, but I still want to continue building the P7 to its maximum capacity. I can't wait for the day the PP water finally breaks loose. Well, you see, the river is now working again. Our highest water pumpers should be operating normally. Yes, it's a happy ending. So far, so woof. So for a bit of bonus, I'll let you see the end of the world, the humanity's doomsday. Because we are lacking chaos in this world, I miss to see something grand. This would be a great opportunity to see how much damage the P7 could do if the gate is open. So, are you ready for it? Let's just skip a few years later into the future. Hey folks, this is 2116. Our P7 is full of magic water. We have reached the maximum height and there is no land higher than this. So yeah, this is the result of the hard work. I spent 4 actual days to finally come to this moment. Now we got all those dense and tall buildings everywhere. Oh gosh, the water's overcapacity and spilling out. Even the high sewer pipe is submerged, let alone the ones below it. And here comes the ferry, bumping its way through the great dirt barricade. We got water pumps right there. Yeah, sure, blocking dirty water from the pumps is a terrible idea for long term. But instead, watching ships going through back and forth just feels like a blast. Just pure entertainment. Everybody loves to get stuck on the Great Barrier of Mega Dirt Wall. Iceberg is probably outdated. We got a dirt wall now because global warming exists, right? If you realize the sea color has changed, you know that I attempted to open the Hell's Gate, but it's such a waste because I opened it the wrong side. Yeah, I was such a dummy. It all went to the sea, but now we still have half of the water. It still has the power. Still okay. I also want to know how big the flood that P7 can potentially cause. Don't worry buddy, P7 will find you justice. Or even wipe you out from the map. Okay, any last word? This is our city. It grows so big, so prosperous. And now just waiting for the final judgment. So let's take a quick save. And now Cyber Husky signing off the position as a mayor. I'm going back to the cold climate to pull some slate and do another mischief. But before I go, I need to watch what happens next. Here comes! Oh gosh, it's an immense amount of water. Look, the cars, oh my gosh. People are having fun, aren't they? See, people are not running away. They come closer because we have free water park. Mamma mia. We cut all the expenses to the minimum and wow, we got profit in the brink of extinction. Yes sir, it's nighttime and the giant waterfall is still pouring. Splendid. We have reached about half of the city. This is what happens when the city is dying. Let's check our focus cinematic view. Oh doggy, we even have this kind of view. Hilarious. Love to see the water. Our citizens are gonna drench in that poop water. This might be the future. Ships sailing right through the city. As if we were in Venice 2.0. But speaking of the concept, it could be a perfect idea for tourist attraction. Not so perfect if the ships love crashing into anything that gets in their way. The big wave has gone. Looks like we got a dead city now. I mean, not completely though. The rain and the lightning just make it even dramatic. Hundreds of houses and towers are either abandoned or leveled to the ground. It becomes so quiet on the road. I don't know, maybe it's always been like that. And actually, there is a traffic jam nearby. The drivers are probably too scared to move forward. They know the road ahead is nothing but a swimming pool. Just for a quick overview, this is the impact of the P7 calamity. Only part of the city near the P7 is damaged. Don't worry about them, they're already good for nothing to start with. And what a surprise, there are PP wave survivors. Yeah, accounting firm does not recognize disaster at all. Before humanity falls, the numbers should be balanced first. That's accounting for you. There are more survivors here in residential area. It's the normal sized building that survived. What the heck? Even the tall building is abandoned. Happy Face Travel Agency? Cool. Can't believe what you see. I believe there are always weird stuffs around the city. Now what? Angry Clans mobile games? Let's go, buddy. Capitalism for life. It doesn't matter if the world is collapsing. Appreciate the dedication, bro. That's the mass destruction from the P7. Glad I still have the backup here. Yeah, it's been a fun journey playing City Skylines. The surprising thing, it took me a few months to make this whole video. Real sweet watermelon. But that simulation game for ya, can't complain about it. We can tell ChatGPT we finished the challenge. If you have been watching till the end, I want to say thank you for watching. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to support this channel, cause there will be more mischiefs to come. So that's enough for now. I'm going to end this video. This is Cyber and Husky. I will see you on the next one. Woof, bye!